Hands inside the ride at all times. Now, there's some advice, I guess, that is meant to come through, and you're about to go for some kind of ride. Not in a bad way, but in a way where when you reach the end of it, not the end, but like the end of the whew part, you're going to look back and be like, either what just happened in a positive way, or how did I get here in a positive way? And this is for you if you already feel like you've been buckled in. You're strapped, you're on the ride. You're on the ride, you're strapped in, your shoes are probably off because it's one of those. So the message that came through was, the only advice you need to make it off of this ride successfully, let other people show you what not to do only. And only listen to God for the steps on what to do. Now, does that mean that you can't learn from people if they're doing something that you want to embody? No. It just means if you see someone who is showing up in a way of business, in the way that you want to, look at that person and say, okay, I don't want to show up disheveled. I don't want to let my responsibilities go to the wayside. Because you're looking at what it took for that person to get there, and you're forming those thoughts accordingly. But you don't want to say, okay, this person did this, and then they did this, and then they did this, and then follow those steps, because it's not going to work for you that way. Pick the goal. Look at people who can show you what not to do, what didn't work, what to eliminate, where not to waste your time. But the instructions on what to do and which direction to head, let that only come from God. From your inner knowing, from your gut feeling, from what's being revealed to you. If people are showing you positive things, that's great. But don't say, I'm going to do it like that, or I'm going to embody it in that way. Just say, okay, this person is achieving this. From looking at them, or from knowing about what they're doing, I know not to do this, not to do this, and not to do this. But don't say, I'm going to copy these results, because if you do, when everyone else goes to take off their harness at the end of the ride, yours is going to stay on and you're going to strap on again until you learn a lesson. Except this time, it's not going to be as positive as it is this time that it's unfolding.